Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Victor here once again from Car West, Nairobi. Actually, I'm inside the room and it's in the morning. It doesn't look to be very clear. The screen is not clear. Now today I want to bring a different type of content, not the street videos. I think now we've had a lot of those. So I want to talk about something to do with how to shoot your first video on YouTube and upload it to your channel. The first video using your smartphone, right? I mean, you must be wondering, when you watch, if it's the first time, it might sound so complicated, but it's super easy to do it. And the first thing, you're supposed to have a smartphone. Of course, by the time you're watching this, I assume you have a smartphone. And then you'll need to have probably a tripod. I don't know whether, I'm using it. I cannot be able to show you. Not necessarily the same. You can also have this type or any. This is also a tripod, but it's not a tripod. You can use this one. You stick a camera here and you shoot yourself. And the direction of the phone, the screen has to face you, If it's about you, if you're going to talk about normal stuff about yourself or like a motivational speech or something, then the camera will have to point towards you. Otherwise, if you're shooting the surrounding environment, then you turn the screen towards where you are shooting at an arm's length. Yeah, this video is purely for new people who don't know how to shoot a video and upload it to YouTube channel. And another thing is that you have to have a YouTube channel. Of course, where are you going to upload it to if you don't have one? Not necessarily YouTube. It can be TikTok. You can share. You can send it to Instagram or even WhatsApp, whatever. And another thing is you may need to have, depending on your voice, that people have very loud, normal, nice voices. They don't need mics like this one. There's this one. This is wireless, And there's the other one which you have to stick where you put a jack when you're charging your phone. And if there are no sounds and noises, like if you're going to go to the street to shoot a video, you may need to have a mic to do that, because it amplifies your voice, So, on your phone, you have, I'm going to use a tablet because I don't have two phones to illustrate what I'm telling you. I have a tablet though, but it's a bit like it won't show the same features like you find a smartphone. A video, you can also shoot with a camera like GoPro or whatever. But in this case, I'm talking about a smartphone, which happens to be what most people have, So, once you open your phone, there's an icon, a camera icon, and below that icon is written camera. Like in this case, you can see it's here. I don't know whether I'm pointing my hand in the right direction. I've already tapped it. Once you tap it, it will bring you like what you're seeing below here. In a smartphone case, to the right, to the left on your screen, you see a small red dot, like a small dot, red. Recording, I assume you know recording, but if you don't know, that's what the recording button is. So you tap it. Once you tap it, then it will start to record you. You can talk whatever you want to talk, what you want to shoot about. Yeah. And if you are doing a scene outside, then you will have to turn the screen to face the scene at arm's length for clarity. If you don't keep it at an arm's length, then it will not be clear. I mean, it will show your image, a lot of your image on the you need to give it a distance so that it will be clear. Then you can shoot what you want to shoot, even if it's in the street or in your compound, or you're making cooking or whatever video you want to make. That's basically what you'll have to do, right? You don't need to tap, on your smartphone, to the right, there's something which, when you tap it, it points to the back. But once you are tapped, record according to the phone I'm having, I don't know. I don't know. Phones sets are different. There are people have different features on their phones. But the particular phone I'm using, you can tap that, then it points to the back end, or tap it, points to it, but you have to interrupt the video. So you don't do that. You just simply use the front. So you sit before the screen. If you like the video I'm making right now, I'm sitting before the screen. Then I'm talking to you. But if I want to shoot the surrounding, then I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to disappear from here because I'm going to show you what exactly I'm talking about. So you will have to turn it this way. You see, that's the door. That's my door right there. You can see I've turned the screen towards the door, so it's recording. If I point outside, you can see the surrounding. The sun is shining. The tank is right there. I'm in a compound, guys. Yeah. So let me turn the screens towards me once again and continue the video. So what else do we need? So you have the smartphone, your smartphone. You may need a wireless or with wire. You know, there are two types of mic. The one with the wire, you connect like when you're charging with the USB cable, or wireless like the one I'm using. You see, I've not connected anything to the phone. Yeah, and you have to make sure that it's switched on. You know, once you see that blinking light, a green light, that means it's on. And if you look at the other extension that I've attached to the jack, you see something red, you know, it's recording. There's a Bluetooth. So yeah, then you record your video. And what else you need? I think that's all you need. You need your smartphone. You may need a tripod, not necessarily if you have somebody to hold a camera for you. And that person will take you as you talk. Otherwise, if you want to do it yourself, then you need a tripod. I think when I detach this, I'll show you the tripod, the way it looks like. Yeah, so where you can source them from the market, like either online, wherever, you can buy them. But if you don't have resources, you know, you don't need to have. It's not compulsory that you must have a tripod, you must have a mic. You can simply do with your phone and shoot yourself a video. You don't need to have all these accessories right away, you know. You can acquire them with time if you want to be a content creator, for example, to create content in YouTube. I'm not very clear actually. I don't know. You know, it's early in the morning. Let me see what's the time here. It's 10:50. It's almost heading to 11. Yeah, guys. So, you see the time? That's all you need. Then you make your video. It depends what time duration you want it to go to for. You can do it even for 1 hour. Like when you're doing a motivational, like I usually do when I'm making shorts. Yeah, you can, it doesn't go long, you know, shorts are not long, but if you make an entire video, then it's going to be long. Yeah, and you make sure you're in a quiet place, there's no noise around, surrounding. Yeah, pretty much, and from there, you need to hit the, you know, after you've recorded the video, you can again tap the red button, and then it stops to record. So what next? So once it has stopped to record, I don't know whether it's my eyes which are not okay. Once it has stopped, on the bottom right, like for example, let me show you using my tablet. I hope I'm audible enough. On the top right, sorry. In the case of tablet, this is the bottom right. You will see a cycle with the whatever you have recorded. So tap it, then you'll access it. So you'll access it. Then if you want, You can watch a little bit of what you have recorded if you like it, few adjustments that you have to make. If you have resources, you can also edit it. Editing means, like if you have such applications like InShot, you can download some editing editors like InShot, or if you have CapCut, whatever, you can edit it. Otherwise, you can even go to the cyber and you use advanced editing features applications, software such as Filmora, Wondershares. You can edit your videos, your video rather, the one that you have shot, and then you can export it to either back to your device or directly upload it. The internet guy knows that he can do it for you for $10, or maybe 20 or 50. But if you don't want to spend any money, you don't need to edit it. The first time when you're doing the video, you don't need to edit it. You can directly send it to the platform where you want to upload it to. Rate my voice, guys. How is my voice? Is it clear? So, once you send it to, let's say for my case, of course I have all the platforms. I have YouTube, I have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, yeah, and more. Actually, I have even have Pinterest, but I'm not active in those. So I'm talking of where I'm active. So let's talk about YouTube, and to some extent I'm also active in TikTok, a little bit in Instagram. So if you can upload to any of those platforms, because once I'll show you. Unfortunately, I don't have a pair of, I wish I had another phone so that I can demo to you, but it's quite clear, simple. I mean, once you tap that, what you have recorded, below on your phone, you will see the share button. The share button will be there. In this tablet, it doesn't show, but in your phone, it will show you share button, which looks more like, let me draw it, because now there's no way I can say to you without drawing it, because I don't have two phones. This button looks like this. If for those who don't know, because I'm assuming this is for people who really don't know anything about YouTube but have a desire to start one. So the share button looks like this, guys, here. This type of a symbol, which is right below your phone. You will see it in the middle. Usually it's in the middle. So that's the share button that you have to tap. Then it takes you to automatically, okay, it's automatically. It will take you to YouTube, to Instagram, to TikTok. It show all those icons. So depending where you want to send it to, you tap that. For my case, I'm going to use YouTube. So you tap YouTube. It's written there. You see the app itself there in red, like a red arrow there. So you tap it, then it will take you to where you are going to write your title. You'll see it at the top, right at the top, blank. You clearly see it. It's not something you cannot see. It's just at the top where you have to write your small title, whatever you want it to be about, what the subject is about. If you're talking about motivational, if you're talking about education, if you're talking about life in general, you're talking about what is finding your partner, if you're talking about psychology or whatever thing you want to talk about, the title will write it there. And once you write the title, below there you'll find there's a place written description. Yeah, I wish I had a phone to demonstrate to you that, but you follow what I'm telling you, you'll find it so easy to do it. So it's written description. So to the right of that, the word description, to the right, there's something like an arrow, like greater than arrow, which looks like I'm sorry that I have to use a pen to demonstrate to you. It looks like this. It's something which looks like this. Here is written description. There's an arrow pointing to the right side of your hand. So your right side and right side. This one, right? You tap it. Once you tap it, it takes you to description. So in the description, you describe whatever you wanna, what your story is about. Welcome, guys, to my channel. If you are new, it's the first time you open the channel, then you welcome. Give a word of welcome and then describe what the story is about, what the thing you were talking about in the video. It's like a synopsis. You write it there. And then ask people to subscribe to your channel and share, like, and comment. So you write all that stuff there, and if there's any kind of thing you want to write there, any literature, descriptions, even put your other social media handles there. You can do all that. Telling like what they call screen and or card. I mean, telling people, call to action. Telling people, oh, check me out on this and that, blah blah. But I don't think it's necessary at that point because it's particularly about your video. So tell people to like, share, and subscribe to your new channel or your video that you have done. Comment what they think about it. So after that, again, you gotta go back with the same arrow that took you to the right. There's another one at the top left, which looks more or less like this. Let me draw it. Yeah, it looks like this. I don't know how it will look like on your screen, but it looks like this on the top left on your smartphone. Once you tap it, will take you back to where you where you wrote the title, right? Okay, you get me? Is that clear? After you have written your description, look at the top left. You'll see another arrow which looks like this. If you tap it, it will take you right back to where you wrote the title. Okay? The screen, that page where you wrote the title. Now, once you are on that page, look on the top right, extreme right, top. Like, let me show you. If it is this, unfortunately, my tablet is not able to show these features I'm describing to you. It will come somewhere like here. You look here. You'll see something written next. N capital letter, EXT, next. Okay? Once you see, no, this is just a tablet. I'm illustrating to you the point. Then you click it. Once you click it, it's going to take you to now where you are going to restrict your video. Either you want it for kids, you want it for adults. Yeah, it can be both, It can be either for adults or for kids. So there's a small, like, what do you call it? It's a bulleted point, like bullet points, like small circle, kids, written, a small circle, written kids, then a small circle, written adult. So it's YouTube is asking you, is it for kids or is it for adults? So in your case, maybe let's assume it's for adults. The other come right below the kids. So you tap that circle. You tap inside, it will highlight it in black. It will highlight it, select it, rather. So once it's selected, what do you do next? Now it's even easier. All you have to do is to click upload, which is right below that. Right below, you will see the names is labeled there. Upload to your channel. So you cannot do that, and then it's done. It's done. Now you'll wait for YouTube to upload it. Yeah, it may take, maybe depending on the length of the video or how fast your applications are, or even the internet, how stable it is. Sometimes you find that the internet or the Wi-Fi, whatever you're using, is not stable. Sometimes it's very fast. So you'll wait maybe to take you 1 hour if it's a long video. But depending on how fast the internet is, then it will upload to your channel. You don't upload it to the void. You have to open, you have a YouTube channel. You have to open, if it's a TikTok account, profile page, your profile page, it will upload it there. Or to your Instagram or to your Facebook. Yeah? Are we clear up to that point? Yeah, that's how you can make your first video on YouTube, or how you shoot your first video using your smartphone. Because sometimes you find that you have the phone, but you don't know exactly how to start it. But maybe the next thing you have to know is how to open your YouTube channel. Just before you do this, you must make sure you have a YouTube channel. You have to open it. Yeah. So how to open a YouTube channel? Maybe I'll also will be my next, if I have to continue this series, depending on the response, guys. So this is all I have for you today. How to shoot your first video using your smartphone and upload it to a YouTube channel, new YouTube channel. If you're a newcomer, newbie, we call it newbie. Yeah, I hope I've not forgotten anything. Guys, comment down below how you find this video compared to the street videos which you're watching. Do you like this type of content? Let me know. Then I can bring you more like how to open your YouTube channel. You can also share. I was forgetting that. You can share your video once it's uploaded to your friends. If you have a WhatsApp group, you can share it there, or to other platforms. If you have more than one platform, like if you have Instagram, you have Facebook. I am a content creator myself, but I have to be honest, I don't normally share a lot. I just upload the video and let the world to see it. If people like it, that's it. But I think it's a good idea, especially if you have a very good device. My device is not so good. You can share it to your friends, WhatsApp. And there's a limitation. How many friends do you really have to share with? But it inspires you, It's the first time you're doing that. When you see that people have watched your video, it inspires you to continue, to create more. And I also told you the clarity. I mean, if it's a personal video, it's something that you're talking about yourself, you point the camera towards you, the screen must face you. Otherwise, you are talking about the surrounding and other things, the screen must face that direction. And make sure that your voice is not like mine. It's much clearer. I'm using this to make the voice clear. Yeah, guys, so let me show you where I'm coming from. The video is already done. And I think it might be a good idea for me to end it here. I don't want to mix you with other things. And we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below. And don't forget to share also. Bye-bye from Car West, Nairobi, Kenya. Bye-bye.